Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to MCRC's first AGM webinar. I'm Rebecca Barrows-Brancoul, Executive Director, and we hope that you find this a more convenient and accessible way to attend our event. This year we are trying the webinar in a listen-only format, but will hopefully provide a more interactive experience next year if we find this is a successful way to hold our AGM. You will have an opportunity after the presentation is over to provide feedback to us through a short evaluation. Your opinions and feedback are extremely important to us, so we hope that you will take the time to answer the few questions that we have. Please feel free to provide us any further comments or suggestions in the comments section in the evaluation. This session will be recorded and downloaded onto our website so that anyone who has not been able to attend can view the slide deck later at their leisure. Also, both our annual report and audited statements for December 31st, 2012 can be downloaded by visiting our website at mcrc.on.ca. You will find a link to our 2013 AGM presentation and resources on our homepage. Most of the pictures throughout this presentation are from our Artist and Children Together program, where artists from a broad range of disciplines work directly in the classroom with children and teachers, observing and building upon the interests of children. Through active listening and observation, our hope is that the artists will extend children's ideas by offering them different ways to communicate their thoughts. Whether that be through such things as clay, painting, sculpture, music, movement, and photography, the children have an opportunity to explore and to communicate further. For many years, Community Living North Halton has provided the catering for our AGM. As well, they have supported many other workshops and events throughout the year and have always been extremely reliable and efficient in providing us a variety of very tasty food for our event. We truly appreciate their support and value them as key partners in our services. Today we had hoped to play their video for you, which highlights their Lunchbox Cafe, but unfortunately we have had some technical difficulties in uploading it to this webinar format. The Lunchbox Cafe is a one-of-a-kind restaurant and training initiative for the clients of Community Living. They provide fresh, healthy food in a friendly atmosphere, and they're located at 917 Nipissing Road in Milton. The Lunchbox Cafe also offers catering services for corporate and private events. Please be sure to view their promotional video. The link to this video is listed here on our presentation, and as well, it's on our website as part of our AGM resources. I know that you will join me in congratulating Community Living North Halton in their excellent service and this wonderful video. And more importantly, be sure to drop by the cafe, which is open to the public Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. I would now like to invite Tiffany Stewart, who is the Chair of MCRC Board of Directors, and she will be bringing you highlights of our organization for the years 2012-13.
Thank you, Rebecca. I too would like to invite and welcome everyone to our 2013 Annual General Meeting. I am so excited that MCRC is utilizing a new delivery medium this year. The responsive nature of this organization and the wonderful staff who have worked tirelessly on this presentation are just a couple of reasons why I'm so proud to be the chair of the board for this phenomenal organization. Following are some of the highlights for the 2012-2013 year. We have had a very productive and successful year with many key achievements, and I would like to take this opportunity to highlight a few at this time. We were the recipient of an Outstanding Employer Award from Stride. We are very honored to have received this award and truly value our partnership with this organization and, more importantly, the wonderful employees who we have here who are linked to Stride. Thank you to everyone who has helped us achieve a Reader's Choice Diamond Award for the Best Summer Camp. We also received 2 Platinum Awards for Best Child Care and Best Learning Center. These achievements are a direct reflection of the very skilled and dedicated staff of MCRC. Our educators provide enriching, engaging, and individualized learning opportunities for all the children in our programs. We launched our online registration system for our early years and family resource programs, where parents can register in the comfort of their own homes and avoid the 6 a.m. Saturday lineup in the hopes of securing a spot in their favorite program. In September, we held our third annual Professional Development Day for all staff. It was a very informative and an energetic day where learning was kicked off with an inspirational keynote address from Dr. Jean Clinton. 2013 has marked intensive work in the area of health and safety. We have had more staff become certified, and this year, the Internal Health and Safety Committee created and distributed the Staff Health and Safety Calendar, which is full of important tips and facts. Social media and an online presence has been a focus this year, and we have launched a new Facebook page, Twitter feed, blog, and 2 fresh new websites for Milton Community Resource Center and the Halton Resource Connection. In just 1 year, our Facebook page went from fewer than 200 followers to well over 600, and it continues to grow. Recent analytics suggest that each of our daily posts reach an average of 300 people. Be sure to check out our page where we highlight current events, research, and community and program information. Lastly, we launched our new MCRC and THRC websites. We encourage you to visit these sites and hope that you find them engaging and informative. MCRC has a very strong and dedicated governance board of directors who provide leadership and support to our organization. This is the list of our 2013 board members. Each director provides unique support in their area of expertise. These areas span financial, funding and program delivery, human resources, education, and links to the town of Milton. During our annual general business meeting held on December the 4th, 2013, the following 2014 slate of board directors were approved. We are now adding legal, public policy, social engagement, and community outreach to our list of expertise and support. At this time, I would like to introduce our treasurer, Buddy Edge, who will take us through the 2012 Treasurer's Report.
Thank you, Tiffany. Welcome everyone to our annual general meeting. I'm Buddy Edge, the treasurer of MCRC. I'd like to take you through the financial report for the year January 1st to December 31st, 2012. MCRC had a strong year in 2012. We reported total revenue of just under $5.8 million, which is up about 6.2% over 2011. We also incurred just over $5.5 million in expenses, which is also up just over 6.7% over 2011. Our funders are a very important source of revenue for MCRC, and we'd like to acknowledge the region of Halton, the United Way of Milton, and the province of Ontario for their continued support. Revenue for MCRC comes from various sources. In 2012, MCRC generated 61% of our revenue from parent fees and fundraising efforts. The region of Halton contributed 28% of revenue. The Ministry of Children and Youth Services provided 11%, while the United Way provided approximately 1%. Next slide, please. Thank you. MCRC incurred just over $5.5 million in expenses for the year. With the nature of our business, employee-related costs account for about 64% of total expenses. The rest is made up of administrative, facility, and program-related costs. At our business meeting in early December, the board appointed Glenn Graydon Wright, LLP Chartered Accountants, as auditors for 2013. Please refer to our website for further details on the 2012 financial report at mcrc.on.ca. And that is it for the Treasurer's Report. Next, let me introduce you to Tina Bilicek, Manager of Community and Organizational Development, who will be highlighting one of our key programs.
Thank you, Buddy. Developmental assets, or DA, they're experiences and qualities that all children and young people need to thrive. MCRC has embraced this framework and is committed to building assets in all of our children, youth, and staff. In Halton, great work is happening in all sectors as DA is like sweeping across our region. And I remember about 2.5 years ago, Rebecca telling me about developmental assets and all the exciting things that were going on in Halton and how she was part of the Our Kids Network DA strategy table. And I have to thank Rebecca, who chose to send me to the 2-day trainers training. That was the first time I've ever heard of developmental assets, and I haven't been able to stop talking about it since. So myself and now Victoria Armstrong, MCRC's early learning facilitator, are both community and MCRC internal trainers. So we ensure that all staff at MCRC receive the 3-hour Everyone's an Asset Builder workshop. Another way MCRC ensures that DA is deeply embedded in the work that we do is through our internal DA staff committee. So this year the DA committee celebrated many significant achievements. Full details about all of the activities are in the AGM report, but I'm only going to highlight a few right now for you. So at MCRC, we recognize that youth have valuable ideas and opinions and can make a difference in their community. This October, we involved the youth at our monthly grade 5 to grade 8 dance in raising funds for MCRC's Infant Food Bank. They enthusiastically raised $69 from the sale of glow bracelets, which went directly to purchasing diapers, baby food, and formula. Each participating youth also signed a mural that we displayed proudly at our 410 location, and you can see on the slide one of the youth signing that mural. The committee also connected with the Milton Youth Advisory Committee this fall, and we hope to continue building a collaborative relationship around fundraising efforts targeted at increasing awareness and support, again, of our infant food bank. Very exciting this November was MCRC's first Bring Your Grade 9 to Work Day, which highlighted our curriculum approach where children learn through play. So the Come and Play for the Day event was attended by 4 students. They visited our many child care locations, and through the use of cameras, video cameras, sketch pads, and notepads, they documented their observations. We were totally blown away with their creations. All of the documentation was thoughtful and reflective of what they saw and what they experienced at MCRC. Shortly, we will have a video that was produced by one of our students that's going to be highlighted on our Facebook. Lastly, I want to highlight the work we're doing with DA as a pilot organization using the Our Kids Network Asset Building Toolkit. The toolkit aims to inspire, guide, and support the work that we do with children, youth, families, and equally as important, our staff. The toolkit is an amazing resource, and we have embedded several ideas and resources from it into our work. So that is just a few highlights from this year. As I mentioned, more details are in the full AGM report. So thank you very much, and now on to Rebecca to continue with our AGM.
Thank you, Tina. Every year at our AGM, we highlight a frontline staff, a management staff, and a volunteer who have made significant contribution to our organization. The frontline staff is nominated by the management team, who consider all of the various contributions that this individual makes well above and beyond the position at MCRC. Their dedication to team spirit and to the many children, families, and professionals we serve is what makes them a star. The management staff is nominated by their peers and is someone who is considered a strong leader within the management team, but also the entire organization. This is my team, and I find it very hard to select one star from what I consider a team of stars. So I receive the nominations from their peers, and the one who has received the most nominations from their peers is selected. So it's an easy way for me to make the decision, and it certainly reflects what the rest of their team believes that these people have done to contribute to our organization. The stars of MCRC receive a beautiful engraved star trophy for their desk and an extra week of vacation time. Our volunteer is selected by the many staff who work for our organization. Each year, there is a call out for the staff to nominate a volunteer that they have worked with in their program area or in another capacity, and to explain the reasons why they feel this person has made significant contribution to MCRC. Nominations are sent to our Volunteer and Resource Development Coordinator, who with a designated committee makes the final selection. The volunteer also receives a special gift, but she may be listening, so we don't want to let her know what that is. And her name is also engraved on our volunteer award recipient wall plaque, which is mounted in the lobby of our main location. Since this is a webinar, we have arranged for the recipients to receive their awards at another event being held on site. At this point, I'd like to introduce Ruth Ann Wollaston, who is the THRC coordinator, and she's going to provide highlights of our frontline staff star.
Thank you, Rebecca. I'm going to start with our frontline staff, Jennifer DeVero. Jennifer started at MCRC in 2008 as the supervisor of Ronnie Street School. The following year, Jennifer was hired as a parent and provider consultant for the Child Care Directory and Information Line with the Halton Resource Connection, where she was able to continue to support families to search for child care options. This led Jennifer to her current role as a Quality First consultant. As a consultant, Jennifer supports the Oakville YMCA preschool and school-age programs through visits and observations. Her sensitive and empathetic approach has supported the programs in moving successfully through the QF model. Jennifer's creativity and enthusiasm is evident in everything she does, and when she sets her mind to something, watch out, there's no stopping her. From creating the now annual MCRC Halloween party to her work on the social committee, Jennifer's always looking for ways of ensuring that the staff at MCRC feel appreciated and valued for everything they do. Her work on Staff Appreciation Day, Treat Days, and the holiday party last week, Jennifer's kind and caring approach is always present. Thank you, Jennifer, for all you do in helping keep MCRC a fun and exciting place to work. And I am going to hand the mic back to Rebecca at this time.
Thank you, Ruth Ann, and sorry for that small technical blip that we had in switching over the control of this slide deck. I am now going to talk about Maria Evans. She is the Extended Management Team STAR recipient, and she's one of the staff that I work directly with, and I'm very, very happy to be able to bring to you the achievements and the things that Maria has brought to this organization. She's a fabulous selection for this STAR award. She is the operations coordinator, and she has been with MCRC since 2002 and has developed a strong reputation for team spirit and overall dedication to MCRC programs and staff. Over the years, she has held the position of parent provider consultant, Child Care Registry Coordinator, Child Care Directory and Information Line Coordinator, and she became MCRC's first and only Operations Coordinator in 2010, a position that she has held ever since. We aren't really sure how we survived before Maria took over this position, and it is not unusual for there to be a long lineup outside her door first thing in the morning with staff needing assistance with something that is just not working. Over the past 2 years, Maria has successfully managed capital projects that have seen significant renovations, uptakes, and expansion within our locations. Her positive attitude and friendly personality makes her a great contact for the many contractors, building maintenance workers, and staff who rely on her support, organizational, and problem-solving abilities. Maria is a strong advocate mentor, and coach for her staff team, who are often treated to her homemade lasagna at their staff meetings. Maria and her family are tremendous support to all of MCRC's fundraising events. Every year, Maria is recognized for securing the most financial support to our events through obtaining sponsors and gift prizes. Maria is a strong and valued member of the extended management team. 3 statements provided by her colleagues in their nomination of Maria for the Staff Award, I believe, sum it up best. She listens to others and makes things happen. Maria embodies inclusion. She's always makes sure that everyone around her feels valued and part of the team and process. Maria wants the best for the organization, but she also wants a good deal. I'm hearing laughs throughout the building from some of the staff that are watching this in another room, so they are obviously agreeing with me around the attributes of Maria. And I know you're out there too, Maria, so congratulations. At this point, I would like to hand the mic over to Leanne Babin, who's the Coordinator of Volunteer and Resource Development, and she'll be speaking to you about the Volunteer of the Year Award.
Thank you, Rebecca. It is my pleasure to introduce Marta Alvarado, MCRC's Volunteer of the Year for 2013. Marta has been living in Milton with her husband since 2010. She has been strongly committed to nonprofit service, having worked for Habitat for Humanity in Africa for over 9 years, and another 5 years in the international headquarters in the U.S. MCRC has been fortunate to have Marta volunteering with us since May 2013. In this short time, she has made quite an impression on the staff she works with. Marta is always smiling and truly enjoys her volunteer work in the Halton Resource Connection Library. She often stays late, rather later than scheduled, in order to complete tasks. She goes above and beyond as a volunteer, greeting THRC members, supporting them with their questions, and making suggestions to staff with ideas that support the library. When I asked the supervisor of THRC what stands out about Marta, she said it is the lengths that Marta has gone to in order to support successful workshops. This includes taking items home to complete, asking family and friends for ideas and assistance, and even shopping for just the right tool for the job. In the summer, Marta also volunteered in MCRC's Family Resource Program, Math and Me. Children attend this program on their own, often for the first time. The first afternoon of this program was challenging, as a number of children were unhappy about being away from their parent or caregiver. Marta was a great help to staff in comforting, settling, and redirecting the children, allowing the teacher to deliver the program. Her warm and caring nature is also very much appreciated when she supports staff with the Kids Connection program on Tuesday mornings. Marta's willingness to assist in a variety of programs demonstrates her extraordinary commitment to MCRC's programs and services. Marta says that she is happy to be able to volunteer with both Kids Connection and THRC Weekly as a way to continue her support of community building. Congratulations, Marta, and thank you for all that you do to support MCRC. I would now like to pass the mic back to Rebecca to go through the final thoughts of our EGM.
Thanks, Leanne, and again, congratulations to all of our stars this year and our volunteer. I'd like to take you just through some things that we're looking forward to in the new year. Although we have many things we're looking forward to, this is what we wanted to highlight for you. Over the past year, there have been changes to the provincial ministry auspices and government policies that will have significant impact on childcare and Ontario Early Years Services. The Ministry of Education released their Ontario Early Years Policy Framework, which outlines the province's commitment to effectively manage a transformation of the way programs and services are delivered, which will lead to better outcomes for children and a more seamless system for parents. As well, the Ontario government has just recently introduced new legislation which would replace the Day Nurseries Act. This is an act which was first introduced in 1946 and last reviewed in 1983. So we are very excited about this modernization effort. MCRC has been and will continue to be involved in key provincial and local discussions which allow us to stay current on these transformation efforts and where we can effectively contribute our knowledge and expertise in the field of early learning and care. Next, we have slated expansion to our extended day school-age programs for 2014 at 3 public schools in Milton: Tiger Jeet Singh, Hawthorne Village, and Bruce Trail. The next point I want to bring to your attention, and I'll talk a little bit more in the following slide, is that currently we're only able to provide 28% of the items that are needed by the families who visit our infant food bank. And it is our hope and our goal for next year that we will be able to increase our donations so that we can provide closer to 100% of the family's needs. And lastly, MCRC is participating in an innovative research project in partnership with Sheridan Institute of Technology and Advanced Learning, Faculty of Applied Health and Community Studies, School of Education, and with one of the ECE professors, Dasha Shalamo. The project is called Hearing the Voices, and it is a unique professional development opportunity for early childhood educators to increase their knowledge and skills as facilitators of an emergent curriculum. It will inform our practice and policies from what we have heard and learned from the voices of children, and as well it will create a model of professional development for all staff in all of our locations. We are truly looking forward to and excited about this opportunity, which should be starting soon in the new year. And on our final slide, I wanted to take the opportunity not only to thank you for joining us today, but to draw your attention again to our infant food bank. One last effort, ditched effort at getting you to join us in this important cause. At MCRC, I had indicated to you before that we are only able to provide about 28% of what folks need. That is because what we give out is what we bring in. So unless we're able to bring in more donations, we aren't able to achieve 100% of what people are needing. And you'll see from our fact sheet that we have up on the slide that this is not obviously an MCRC issue or a Milton issue or a Halton issue or a provincial issue. This is a large issue that we all know is difficult for many people. We're finding that our families, or the number of families coming to the infant food bank, are increasing, and we are truly hoping to do enough of a donation drive to be able to increase our supplies. So what can you do? Don't forget about MCRC's infant food bank in your holiday planning. You can either go to our website, mcrc.on.ca. You'll see a Donate Here button, and that will allow you to direct any financial donation that you might be able to make to our infant food bank. Or you can call us at the number provided there, 876-1244 extension 210, and book one of our infant food bank donation containers for your event. We've had several people doing that for their events this year, and it's been quite successful that people coming to the event are also bringing contributions that are eventually brought over to our location, which is wonderful. You can always drop off money or supply donations, which are diapers, cereal, and jar food, to the infant food bank, which is at our main location, 410 Bronte Street South. And again, we truly hope that this is something that you are able to help us out with, and we'll follow through where you can. Again, thank you very much for attending our AGM this year in webinar format. You will have an evaluation pop up, and we truly do want to have your feedback, so take the few minutes that it may take for you to fill that out. It's going to be valuable for us. Thanks again.